The first phase of the murder trial of a federal agent is over. Good evening. I'm Paula Akana.
And I'm Yunji Denise. After 20 days of testimony, the defense rests, with prosecutors asking Special Agent Christopher Deedy their final questions. This after more than 11 hours of testimony by the federal agent. KITV4's Laura Yamada joins us now with more. And Laura, what did attorneys focus on today in their last exchange with Mr. Deedy?
Some primary points. It's been 3 full days of testimony, more than 6 hours for the defense. Today, it was primarily the prosecution's day, pressing Deedy on why he didn't just leave that night, why he didn't try to stop the fight with his friend, or why he couldn't use other means besides deadly force. And one of the most pivotal points in their case, the reason they believe he made bad choices, why Deedy drank while carrying a gun.
I have been in deadly force situations, but I had never fired my gun at anybody.
Prosecutors believe it was Special Agent Christopher Deedy's night of partying that clouded his decision-making the morning he injected himself into a situation at a Waikiki McDonald's, engaged in a fight, pulled out his gun, and fired 3 times.
When you pulled the trigger, you intended to kill Mr. Elders, correct?
I intended to stop the threat.
Deedy says a seemingly drunk and aggressive Colin Elderts came at him first. Toxicology reports showed alcohol, marijuana, and cocaine in Elderts' system. But prosecutors argue Deedy was intoxicated too, hitting several bars that night, Deedy admitting he had about 4 beers. Deputy Prosecutor Janice Futa pressed him hard on the policies for an agent carrying a gun.
No, you cannot. You cannot drink and carry.
They're speaking about being on duty. You can't apply some activities to on duty and others not.
How much he might have had to drink was raised repeatedly, Futa questioning why the agent refused a blood alcohol test and why he told medical staff he had not been drinking.
When she was asking questions about my medical history, I was feeling the effects of the traumatic incident. I had just fought for my life, and I believe I just killed a man. And I just heard that I was under arrest for murder.
Now, Deedy says after the shooting, he asked repeatedly for a representative but didn't get one, saying he did not think he was drunk and would have taken the blood alcohol test if a representative was there. He also says he initially refused to give other statements about what happened because his agency told him not to. So both sides have rested their case. We expect to hear closing arguments sometime next week. Then it is up to the jury to decide what happens next. Back to you guys.
Every day in this case.